They've tried demonstrations, sit-ins and clashes. None of it got through to the ruling military council, protesters say. For months, activists have been calling for an end to military rule and for those responsible for repeated cycles of violence in the country to be held to account. Now, a general strike is the only resort left to force the military's hands, youth groups say.
On the day that Egyptians were meant to celebrate the fall of Hosni Mubarak, protesters find themselves in an ongoing battle to bring down the regime of the ousted leader, which they say 1 year later still lives on.
The perception among protesters is clear. No good can come from a council headed by a man who served as Mubarak's Minister of Defense for 20 years. In the build-up to the strike, the army deployed soldiers and tanks to the streets. But revolutionaries say, after paying the ultimate price in trying to push for reform, the whole point of civil disobedience is to resist without further loss of life. The stakes are high for the protest movement, with both the country's Muslim and Christian clergymen as well as the Islamist-dominated parliament against them. And even among those who support the protesters, there are some who question the wisdom of striking, given the country's faltering economy.
Listen to me, people. To go on strike means we're holding back our country with our own hands.
Questions too whether activists have succeeded in mobilizing workers.
Make no mistake that not a single political organization at the moment has enough roots within the workplaces to pull this general strike together. However, what's assured that the universities will go on strike. There will be also protests in several industrial urban centers that we are mobilizing for.
For now, the protest movement's most recent success has been managing to march through the streets of Cairo for hours, bypassing military roadblocks to finally reach the Ministry of Defense, the closest they got to the military's headquarters to deliver their message. Saturday's strike is the beginning of a campaign they intend to sustain, not a one-day event. Rawya, Rageh, Al Jazeera, Cairo.